Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda, and today I have for you my February book haul. I bought books from my favorite used bookstore, Barnes& Noble, and Audible, and for Valentine's Day, my boyfriend bought me a Amazon Fire, so I got a couple books for free on that. So I'll start with my biggest haul, which is the books from my used bookstore. I'm not sure if any of you have heard of the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, but it's been recommended to me by my coworker whose wife read all of the books. It's like a 14 or 15 book series. I found, well, my used bookstore has a lot of copies of the books, and each book in the series, but I decided finally to pick up the first book, The Wheel of Time, which is part one of the first book. The first book is Eye of the World. So I have both of these books ready to read for whenever I decide to jump into this series. The next book I found was a really, really good copy for a used book. And it's a book that was in at least one subscription box that I know of from last year. And it's kind of a book that was hyped and a lot of people seem to really enjoy. So I found a really good hardback copy of My Lady Jane. I don't remember a whole lot about what it's about, but I know that quite a few people seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to give it a shot. And like I said, it was a really good hardback copy, and I just couldn't pass it up. The next four books are a series that I listened to last year, I believe, on audiobook. And I've been kind of waiting to find all four in the same format and in really good conditions. I've been noticing a lot that my used bookstore seems to have quite a few hardback books without the dust jackets. And so I've been waiting, like I said, to find some books that were, or the copies that were in really good condition. So I found the Divergent series by Veronica Roth, all four of them, so the prequel and the three books. I found four, Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant. So I was really excited to find all four of these books in such great condition and all in hardbacks. And I'm really excited to have them on my shelf and to kind of be near my other YA dystopian books like The Hunger Games and The Maze Runner and such. So the next place I bought physical books from was Barnes & Noble. I ordered two of these books. Well, one of them I don't have anymore. I returned the copy because it was not a good copy. But I ordered them on Barnes & Noble's website, and then I went in to return one of the books and found the other while I was there. So like I said, I only have two of the three books. The book I found when I was returning, Inheritance by Christopher Paolini, was the second version of the Day Hiking in the Olympic Peninsula book by Craig Romano. These are some of my favorite hiking books to reference. I have the first edition of the Day Hiking in the Olympic Peninsula, and then I believe I also have Central and South Cascades, or Central and North Cascades, something like that. These are just really great though and give me all the information I want, and it's presented in a way that doesn't make it seem like a typical hiking book. So I'm really excited to look into this and see what's been added, what's been changed, and just kind of go through from there. I was really happy to find this. The book that I didn't return from BarnesandNoble.com was Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. I've heard pretty mixed reviews about this book, but I'm interested to see what my take of it is. And ultimately, whether it's a good book or a bad book, I really want to support fellow booktubers and aspiring authors. So I'm excited to dive into this book. For audiobooks, I bought, Goodreads had a sale. It might actually still be going on. That the first books in a series or they had a collection of first books in the series that were starting out as a sale price of $4.95. I bought 3 books. One of them I have listened to before, and that one is An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. I also bought The Girl in the Castle by Santa Montefiore, and I bought Homeland by R.A. Salvatore. So I'm excited to listen to those 2 new books and then have An Ember in the Ashes in my collection, because I'm probably going to need to re-listen to it before the 3rd book in that series comes out. So then the last place that I bought books or got books was through Kindle, so I guess through Amazon. And I ended up picking up So Much Ode by Jean Geringer, The Valley by Helen Bryan, Victoria Crossing by Michael Wallace, The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint... I don't know how to say his name. Ink Magic by Victor Giskill, The Princess Companion by Melanie Cellier. I'm butchering these names. And Tree of Ages by Sarah Carell. So just to kind of get a view, these are what the book covers will look like if you're interested in checking those out yourself. Quite a few of those books are books in series, so I kind of opened up a black hole for myself by purchasing more series instead of purchasing books to finish out series. But you know what, that's okay. So that is my haul for February. I hauled 19 books this month, and I have officially run out of space on the TBR portion of my bookcase, so I might have to do, no, I'm going to have to do a reorganization of that here really soon. I'm excited to jump into these books that I've hauled. I'd be interested to know maybe the most exciting book that you hauled in February, so if you feel so inclined, please leave that in the comments down below, and I will chat with you there until my next video. Bye.